How you doing today? All right, we're gonna make sure our voice projects a little bit if we can, as I am starting to feel just a touch better. Something about sleeping 4 days. Finally got these antibiotics in my chest to actually help a little. Problem with the doctors is they gave me steroids at the same time they gave me antibiotics, and I was up for like 2 weeks. But I only sleep about an hour a day anyway. But none of that little personal stuff in there. You didn't come in here to hear this. Okay, guys, we are on our final day with our starter account. Okay. We ran one Redguard raid offline. Ran another one today where I didn't get in there in time to reinforce myself, so I opened it up to being on fire, dark defeat, blah, blah, blah. If we upgrade now, we will be upgrading to 18. So we've got our C17 built. Okay. I powered up my academy. I went through the quests. Now, I'm getting a bunch of people who say, well, I don't have the quest that you have. You got to remember two things. One, I went to an older kingdom. Two, quests are every other week. So it's one of those things where if you don't see the starter quest, maybe hold off for another week. All right. I can tell you that this Musketeers Road quest system that I see in here looks like it's designed to repopulate older kingdoms, to really help out, kind of a training aid. They went through all my old stuff, copied it, including the mistakes. That's how I know you copied my work. What they didn't do was go in and correct these quests down in the order. I still had to go back through and correct that through these video series. As you see, I don't, the level 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s are all gone. I'm up to kill level 7 beasts. And so I got dailies that are now on my button, which makes dailies quicker. All right. Equalize. I can go in here and I can just go get my last two level 7s. Equalize. So while that's running, and that's why we want the area around where our castles are to be clean, and we don't want farms dragging the mob level down, is we want to go able to use that hunt button. So if we're if we're C20, C22, we want to be able to go farm up those C31s. I need more. I need more stuff. But we're done with all our starter quests. We followed the instructions, which our level 7 was the last one. And now we're in a normal account mode at C17, which C17 means that we got these things. And I was going to show you where to go get the books for those. All right? Because they are simply in the mines over here. And I thought maybe. So, we're on level 3 mines. Any 5-digit, 6-digit code should get you someplace where there's nobody else to kick you out on level 3. Damn it. I should have turned around and tried to get to level 5. Your next step and goal in level 5 is to get to level 10 and then reset so that you can get silver and iron out of there. And I just forgot that. It's so habit to log into the farms and just kick them back onto the farms again. So we finished some day 3s, kill some beasts, which was kill 30s. We've used the apprentice hall enough. Used the advanced recruitment hall 5 times, which we hadn't done that yet. I don't know if they're dropping me frags for that or not. They must be. But I don't see them unless they're expecting me to spend for that, and I'm not gonna. Well, that's not true. Let's look and see what our daily is. Our daily today is going to be these gods. But it's also 3,000 gold. We got our 7-day, which is some good loot there. Tomorrow we're going to get 80 of our frags. So don't forget tomorrow's login. All right. And then over in the daily deal, even though you got that little free speed up over there. We got a little bit of money left. We like to spend it on. We got $2, so we got 2 more daily deals with our money left. We'll spend it on 3,000 gold days. because sometimes we get square gems out of that deal. And where you'll find out whether or not that's those extra packages you get. So chests, and like this. And I did not get anything spectacular that dropped. So we got some Redguard camps. We're still knocking down. And we've got our new honor challenge, which we already earned 1 key for that. And we are going through that now. So that is a matter of just doing your dailies. Alliance donation. Don't be forgetting that alliance donation. That's an everyday, twice a day thing. So gold is not a bad spender. There's an entire video on why the alliance donations are where they are. And they have, since I introduced that video, they changed the alliance store. So the 20% discount that I tell you is in the alliance store is now a 60% discount. So do your donations. Okay? I'm glad that we're the bleeding edge on this. I wish they would give me a little more credit, but they are literally 10 days behind some of my updates so that they don't look bad and they get to claim it as their idea. Makes it muddled. When it's open source like this, you are allowed to accumulate ideas into your platform. But if you constantly accumulate ideas in your platform, even if they are open source, you are supposed to pay a royalty. Now, they should be able to claim, well, we can take anything we want because he is an influencer of ours. But they don't have an influencer program. So they don't get to legally claim that. They're just stealing ideas, implementing it into their game, and billing other customers for it. Congratulations. I hope they fire the guy that, when I stop giving up ideas, somebody's going to stop having them. You know what I mean? So, our creation, we still need to be doing what we're doing over here. See, we've earned stuff. We've maxed out our troop health. Our next one's going to be our warrior recovery. And we go down here, look in our bags. Special, we're going for growth. We've got now that one won't be used in warrior. Berserker crests are not used in warrior. Creation attack plus 7, not part of it. Creation attack plus 12s. Those are the ones we use in the warrior. And it's not a matter of want to or desire. It is a matter of that's what the socket will take. And we've got another blue. So let's see what we can build. All right. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. We're going to choose our weapon just because we like to see our weapon done first. That tells us that our shield is always last, so that when we get a bunch of blue scripts while we're building purple scripts, we will build shields. We'll stack them up to the pluses until we get down to replacing the purple shield with the blue shield with the purple shield. We might replace a +6 blue shield with a 0 purple shield, and the 0 purple shield is stronger. So don't worry about all those pluses. Keep going in order. The minute we get a purple, we're replacing, that first one we're doing is like we did the blues. We're replacing that blue chest piece with a purple chest piece. The second we get a purple. All right, and we're not there yet. Now I've got a bunch of stamina, and I probably got some speed ups. Oh, hold on. I had to look just so I know. So there's our growth. We are going to go down to the weapon, create, designs, go to craft, help, and we're going to speed up. Oh, they changed something. Okay. We had patch 4.2.0 drop right in the middle of my series. And they literally updated something that I was telling you how to do, took it right out of the deal. All right, which was Justice Gems. I told you to go shoot for Justice Gems because they're going to get you a long ways down the road, and you could take your time after you had Justice Gems. So what they do, they took them out of the shooting gallery. So now we are shooting for nobility stones, and we can only get 1 per shot in there. So I don't know what the shot ratio is yet. I just started it yesterday while we're doing the offline. But I could not find justice scripts. The only place that there are justice scripts is in the Thursday daily deal. It's a $4.99 package. Uh, Buy it one time, never buy it ever again, because they turn around and they stack the gemstones. Guys, don't go buying a bunch of general gemstone essence, because when you get to the sun gems, you don't need it, and you're going to get lots of those scripts from events. So, had I known that, we probably would have bought the $4.99 package the day after I told you to buy the gear, the farm gear. I still say buy the farm gear and shoot for the nobility package, because this event for newcomers gives you a set of combat gear. All right, you got all the time in the world to work on combat gear. As long as you can do RG camps with the big gut brothers and the alliances, and you can drop steel and other stuff wherever you want to, just go that route. Plan ahead, look ahead. I will work some independent videos after I see all the changes they've thrown in here. They are slapping them down one after another. And they are literally addressing the issues that I am writing videos to get you around. So, kudos for them. Trying to make me irrelevant is, I think, what they're getting to. We've gotten into a pissing match with GOG. And it's very spiteful how fast these updates come out after one of my videos. And I'm glad that I'm in somebody's skull that far. And maybe at some point they're going to realize that I can cost them 10, 20K a day for the spiteful, because they've got some other behaviors in their customer service and their payment systems that are downright theft-like. So I'm about to start dropping some hateful videos about why not to spend money, and it ain't got nothing to do with the game. Has to do with the thievery and mob-style tactics of taking your money, and when they have a problem where they just say, screw you, we're keeping the money. So spend where I tell you to spend and avoid where I tell you to avoid until they come to their senses. And I will try and separate the hateful videos out so they can threaten me separately for that. So that I can pull them down when we come to an arrangement. They need a proper influencer program is what they need. And they don't want to do it. They think they can steal what they need to steal and duplicate. Problem is, you got to dedicate somebody to know what changes with Google and YouTube. And they don't even know how I took their market to begin with. So they think they can just fix the problem internally, stick it inside the game, and no one will ever go externally. And they're wrong. I promise you that they're wrong. If I was afraid of that, I'd have stopped making videos a month and a half ago when they started stealing stuff with regularity. They'd been stealing it for 6 months, but it got to be where they literally invited me in to try and get me to write it for them while they stuck a store next to it. And I told them to piss up a rope on that one. And it's been spiteful ever since. So, is what it is. Hey, that's a good one to beef up there. So, the attack another Lord one, that's easy enough. Alright. And we'll go find somebody that's abandoned out here. Here we go. Attack. Equalize. 6 minutes to get that far out there. Not even dragging artillery. Where am I? Do I got artillery? I do have artillery. I sent some artillery. Okay, so info and dismiss. Yep. All right. So I got 131 of them out there dragging through the world. All right. And that is our brand new Buccaneer gear dropping right there. As a lobby, I do not recommend you get into this stuff. Not yet. Because they had this wonderful honor challenge right off the bat, and then they tried to squeeze it for money. And they do not think of money in 30-day terms. Hell, they can't even get the paydays right because of the international date lines. There is so much broken about the way they charge their customers that upsets their customers that they can't realize why they're losing. They don't understand the whole. They only look at what they got. Well, these people spent this money this place. They don't turn around and look at the 90% that didn't spend the money and figure out why they didn't. They don't even know how, because they got business degrees, and businesses don't know squat about things they can't see. If it ain't on a chart, and we're talking about the hole in the chart, it is on the chart. It's just a hole, and you got to know how to read the holes in the chart. You got to know how people think. You got to know what day that happened. You got to know what happens in the real world, and you don't learn anything about the real world in college. Afraid to say. They don't teach the real world in college. That 2,000 years of business doesn't mean squat to a college business guy. He knows what that book taught. So that's why it's always going to be frustrating for you, the customer. Once you realize they don't know nothing about you, it becomes a little more, okay, they just don't know anything about me. It's not so much they don't care or that they're greedy. They're just ignorant and, quite frankly, unwilling to learn. That's really their biggest problem, is unwillingness to learn. So we put our axe on. We got sidetracked with our 6-minute deal, didn't we? So we're going through quickly. So we're gonna dismantle. One of the reasons we dismantle our old one first is, like, see that crest that was in there? I don't have to pay 20 gold to get it out of there. All right. That's why. And we have extra crests. So what we're going to do here, we have a whole bunch of extra crests. And what did we tell you we're going to do? There's our defensive. We got 2 of them. So we're going to auto select, confirm. Now we can't get an extra defense out of that, so we're going to go to the next one. Auto select, confirm. And we still got 2 on crests, so we're going to do our health. Remember, we're not automatically healing yet. That's 1 more talent point away. So we're going to add some more health. So defense, health, defense, health. We're going to always stack defense up first, and then we're going to start pounding on the health crest when we need it. I don't care about these other crests. It doesn't matter. All right. Now they're probably going to patch this now that they're seeing it, going, wait a minute, you're ignoring all our work? Man, content created. And see, we're going to get purple crest now as we move forward. And because I've been up at my VIP, I actually bought some of the spirit mines. Okay, now I should be telling you that on these videos. First thing we buy in the spirit mines, VIP, all the way to level 8. Why? Because remember that extra March slot that was so beneficial to us? VIP 8 gets us a 3rd one. Okay? It also gets us more bag size, things like that for the spirit mines, which the spirit mines is our #1 thing. So we're going to get extra March slots. We're going to get extra bag slots. All the goodies and goodies that we need. And we get 2 purples. You know, that's new. It used to be 1 purple, I think. Let's see what happens on the plunder on the purples. If I can get that far. I don't know if I can get that far, to be honest, guys. But if we can plunder a purple today, on the last day of our film, because I get a lot of people say, well, I can't get past level 5. This is how you get past level 5. You do the same thing we did in the blue zone. Okay, we're like way away from mobs here. And we're going to be in the barelies on this one. So I doubt we're going to be able to beat the level boss without having our heal button, which is 1 talent point away. So we're going to have to level our mob up just a little bit. And we might get it off a plunder. but we'll fail just the same. All right. So let me get out of here and see if we got some EXP that'll get us over that hump. We got lots of this and lots of this. I do not believe we'll level an airship off of this. But we got our 30 airship, remember, and I'm buying more airship XP in the mines. Oh, we did level our airship, which gave us more. Oh, hopefully we'll get our talent point. And more VIP. Always all the VIP we can get. And more of this, because we'll use it later while we're in here. We'll get it now. And we're just going to click OK. And we're 200,000 points from getting old Bob Patch here leveled up. So we're going to have to do some plundering. And let's see if we get squeaked by. We might squeak by, you never know. But once we get that extra talent point for recovery, we won't be squeaking by. We'll get all the way down to 10%. We'll just heal right back up. It's like we got 2 or 3 mods to play with. And the other theory is go 3rd level, or the 3rd line explosive, because you do more damage and you kill more mobs more quickly. And there you'd be stacking stamina and defense still. Yeah, see, we're not going to get through that 3rd mob boss with this much health, guys. I'm sorry. But we will get some plunder. So I should have just plundered. Yeah. And that's what failure looks like. That'll be our first one of those. Okay. So, this is you saying I can't get past it. Well, we kind of knew we weren't going to get past it. But I've seen it so many times. But what it do is send us right back down here. Blunder. All right. Blunder. All right. And then we're going to go growth. Hey, we got more stuff. Hey, we got more stuff. All right. We're going to creation, crest. And I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to start on this one. We're going to level it up. Confirm. Right? Because the next level on that is more than 2.5 times the defense. And what the defense number is a direct... That mob is going to go from not being able to missing me for 43 of his damage to missing me for 113 of his damage. So we're going to take 80 damage per hit off this mob when I get to level 3. That's what's going to happen with that defense number. And that's a lot. So let's say he hits me 40 times. That's another 80. That's another 3,200 health that I would have to have in order to equal that much defense. Well, I have to have 2 more plus 2 crests to get that much health. So it's cheaper to get it in the defense. That's why we're stacking our defense, guys. All right? That's why we're not one rat's ass concerned about those other numbers, is if they can't hit us, they can't kill us. And so we can sit there with a weak offense and just outlast them and go through the levels. There are many strategies. That's just the one I employ. So you can come up with your own. You can unhinge those things that you tried on your own and go back to my strategy anytime you want to. Just stack the defense crest up, and away you go. All right, so we are plundering food. We got to build traps. I got a little sneaky trip for traps, but I'm not telling you that on film because I don't want them patching it. But we showed you could build traps. X amount, yes. And build again. All right, but you can do that. So you can just keep sitting there and doing that. Now, because we burned our stamina up, we did get some daily challenges done. We are still trying to get that 200 alliance help, I think. And that's just me not catching it in time. Guys, let's not forget one thing here. The reason you're doing your donations is also for the Alliance Celebration chest. See, I've opened all mine. Okay. Lots and lots of banners. Let's make sure I told you that. Okay. We upgrade our banners. I did tell you that. I remember doing this. So we've now got all the stuff that we are doing here. And I'm still in my build gear, am I not? And I like to do my embassy as early as I can because so much other stuff is dependent upon it. And then I like to do my... Oh, oops, sorry. Told you we got to get these up in order to get the other one up, so let's get that one done. And then that's maxed out. All right. So I'm going to bring this to 17. Oh, I forgot to tell you what I was going to tell you. Down in the spirit mines. What the hell did I do to my screen, guys? I'm sorry. There's my VIP I'm buying until level 8, right? The other thing I'm buying. But I got to get to level 5 to get it. All right? So I need to reset and get to level 5. You should be able to do it with the starter gear that they gave you. If not, throw the gems on there, build the gems up, buy these curiosity guidebooks. You're going to need 30 of them, and you got to get to level floor 10 to get that. Okay? But you're going to need 30 of them to start opening up your stuff. But you only need 5 to get the first 2. You only need 10 to get the first 2 opened up. So that will give you extra stats, but you're going to get to floor 10 to buy those for free out of the spirit mines. After that, if you're needing loot for your hero store, you can buy aristocrat badges to buy more stones. And you now see the crimson gold stuff, which is building your gear, is in the spirit mines. Kudos for getting that up to date immediately. I harp on them on it, and now they're starting to look at all the areas. If they fix the expeditions, we'd probably be in good shape. Maybe they did fix them. So we're on Gemstone expedition today. So we're going to go change. Let's go ahead and put my combat gear on for other stuff. Then we're going to leave that one in because it holds my square gem. Put my combat gear on. Change. All right, gentlemen, I am missing a gem. I'm missing a defensive gem. So I stuck it on a piece of gear, and I don't remember where. It's probably on this piece right there. Look at that. Okay, so remove. Go back here and embed it in the piece I'm going to wear. All right. And I could go put those new gems on, but I can tell you right now, they don't even care about their own content, so we're not going to play that game. And remember, we had to get 100 of these done, so go do them every day. Oops. Just a second here, folks. You're going to have to... I got a little bit of powder on my fingers here, and my mouse isn't working. Hey, there we go. Clean it out. All right, now we're cooking with butter. And so you saw down in our quest things, we got lots of stuff to do. Those wood and uh, the wood and food quests that they're going to plague you with all the way up into the billions. Just keep farming them. I mean it, just keep farming them. Your goal, if you're smart, you'll listen to me when I tell you this. Keep farming wood and food with your marches. And keep working everything else to get silver, get max your iron out of the spirit mines, and max your silver out of the catacombs. Keep working on those two. They will be 1,000,000 iron a day. Now, once you get your Uber farm gear built, which will let you get 50-60% increased speeds for iron as well as foods. Okay. And then all that food you don't think you can use, keep building troops. Just keep building them. And if your alliance is smart, they have a barn. So after you build up all the troops you can build, and if you can't burn up all the food you're gathering every day, build more tents. Build more hospitals to match your tents. Every time you build a tent, build a hospital. Keep upgrading them. You're going to want 10 hospitals. You're going to want 10 tents. You're going to want them at max level. So keep going that route until you can build 3,000 troops in one batch, which on your high level deals is 2-3 million food. All right, you can only, that's literally 1 day's worth of building of troops, and you can't gather that much. And at that point, you can start gathering more iron. You'll notice when you're gathering way more. But more importantly, you'll be putting stuff away in a barn, because the food that you're not building your troops with, you're going to be needing to put that into your castles at 200-300 million food. So this is a plan ahead. Just farm wood, farm the wood, so that you can burn it up in the exchange. The exchange is a great place to get silver and iron out of every day. And then also, it's a daily. Got to do it anyway. You'll never burn up all your wood. And at some point, you're going to get up to where it seems like you're going to burn up all your wood because you get in combat too, and it'll suck down wood like the plague for research. But then that stops. Get more powerful marches for the RG camps. You'll get more packaged wood and food. You should never be unpacking wood and food to do your dailies or build your troops each day. Your marches and your internal is more than enough to accomplish that task. So we're going through a whole bunch of these. And hopefully by the end of the week, we'll have gotten up far enough that we'll be able to buy an extra set of speed ups out of here. But you get money from this every day or the previous days. So the further you get in one day, the more money you get, the money times 2. And then every week, even though you can't get any further, you get that coins for that week, for the previous week. So try to go further every week. You need it to unlock things in the store. And my best recommendation on the expeditions, plan 2 days ahead. All right. So we are planning to get a script. Once we get, and the first one I'll do on this one is going to be the Hellstones, and I'll fill that thing with Hellstones, and I'll go way further. All right, so we got pretty far in that. So let's redeem speed ups, and they don't tell. Well, it does tell us. Hold on, but I'm going to buy my dailies worth of speed ups. And I'm going to go down and buy my airship stuff. Alright, remember we're just starting here. So everything I can get, I can get. Start at the ones and work your way up. If you can't afford anything else, you just can't afford it. And then it'll get to be where at some point you can't even spend everything you got just doing that method. Right now, that's the prediction. Stay tuned. Make sure you have the subscribe button on and the bell on, because if they make a change to it, you're going to want to know. I'll tell you, hey, they made a change to it. My new recommendations are blah, blah. But right now, they are what they are. There's me getting iron. I've got some gold. I recommend buying 4s with wood every chance you get early on. Don't spend gold. That's cheap. But they changed the Alliance store, and $1,200 gold is now expensive. If you're donating daily, even gold, it's cheaper than $1,200 gold because you're giving RSS up to buy the random teleports. They're now 100K versus 200K, which was half the price. Plus, you get a 20% discount, which is only a 10% off the cost. So it is literally about 900 gold on average to buy the teleports out of the store. So donate to your alliance. It helps them and it helps you. I don't want to do that. I dropped my mouse, clicked a whole bunch of buttons. That's what I was talking about in the exchange. We get some silver. Because wood's plentiful, we're going to be farming the crap out of it. And it doesn't burn down like food does. Food burns down. So, train our big mobs up, right? They burn the most food, training them up. And we're going to build some more traps. Get some helps done. We got some dailies in there. We need to go in there and get taken care of. We'll do that. The elite team. Alright, we did that with our train 5s from yesterday and today. And so day 5, well, we'll go spam some of those. Make sure we get all these 1-hour speed ups. We want all the speed ups we can get. So we'll burn through that. We're at 76 of our coins. We got 4 days left. And we are still needing to collect 2 million resources in our own city. That's going to be tough. It's our last one, though. And what they mean is this stuff. Oops. Over here. And I'll tell you, one of the ways to do that is hit the boosts. Make sure we boost our 2 big ones. Alright, so that when we are collecting, alright, so since we got to build tons of troops, and I'm waiting on more stuff to open up, we're going to build some more military tents here. I think there's a cap on your level how many you can get. I don't think I can build 10 this early. Yeah, see, I can't build any more troops, so I'm going to go hospital now. One goal for instant level 7, I'll do that. I was on 1 goal for that one. Punks. That seemed odd, didn't it? Was out of resources? No. No method to that madness. Oh, 1 gold to 6. I'm sorry. Not 1 gold to 7. Which means some of these. There's that. Upgrade all these because we're wanting to gather more, right? Burn a little gold up to get some quests done. And that's because, remember what I told you about, I like to get my Hall War done first. My embassy done first. The higher my embassy goes, the more free stuff I get. All right. The more other people helping me helps me. So that's why I like to do that first, is so that the help button becomes more powerful. And the instant timer becomes more powerful. And we finished another daily. Upgrade for free, do another. Upgrade for free, do another. Upgrade for free, do another. Alright, not trying to burn through my gold, but I know I'm going to use this as a farm, so And then I've got 4 days to come in here and get those quests done. And since I'm well over halfway, it won't be hard for me. And it shouldn't be hard for you if this is your only account. Ooh, don't do that. We don't want to burn. We're not that. I'm a cheapskate. Anything under 20 I'll spend. And this ain't even a big gain. It's +7 on the silver. Silver is so low. Yeah. Alright. Now that I've leveled my thing, I can start researching my hospital capacity, which is a good thing. Max that out early as you can. Hospital capacity. Let's show you what else is in there. Development. Okay. Training speed for our troops. Battlefield treatment. Guys, you want every ounce of that you can get. Every ounce. And there's more of it down here. So, plus more train speed. More research speed. So, level and get it. But my, in the combat, I'm sorry. What's happening here is my mouse is not scrolling. It's a bug in my menu. Okay, so March cap is key. March slots. Let's look at that. My academy level had to be 12. So I can start heading down towards that and get an extra March slot there. Plus the one I'm going to get from VIP 8. That gives me a total of 4. And then the 5th one is buried down in there. Level 20 academy you need to have in order to get that. So you got to have a level 20 castle. So you're going to need to get to 20 and get the academy up to 20 and start heading down there. It takes time. That will give you all 5 of your March spots. Meanwhile, you're going to be building troops as fast as you can. Let's go to speed up. So we're doing 340 now. Let's go to our guard. Look at what we did here. Change. Replace. Confirm. Guard enhancement. Okay. I'm just going to blow her up. I got to build bigger batches, right? I know I'm going to be building troops. Get them troop batches up there. Besides that, I have kingdom bonuses right now. Troop training speed. Now, that's a 0-0 because that is a temporary buff based on how many troops you lost during KVK. So if you'll lose troops during KVK, you get to rebuild them faster. Now, my training cost, I'm getting a 30%. I don't even know why I'm getting that. But I do get a 30% to my speed at a 30% reduction of cost. So big batches while I got buffs. All right. Day 3. Legendary Guard. Own 1 level 20 guard. Oh. I needed to do that anyway, so pay attention to that. Yeah, the advanced recruiting hall. Oh, that's the blue one. That's the one in the middle. I need to pay attention for more of that. Own 1 level 30 guard. So I will keep throwing my EXP that I get at that 1 guard for recruitment. How close is she to 30? So everything will go towards her to get 1 guard to 30 just to get that quest done. All right, a little bit of plan ahead. I need her anyway. She's up in the number, my batch size. So let's go in here and make bigger batches because I'm not coming back in 2 hours. But I might be back in 5. And then what I usually do when I come back with an hour or so left, I'll gold spend off the last hour and then restart the batch. Always be building. All right. So, all right, guys. I appreciate you guys and gals. I'm sorry. You're included in the guys thing. We got our dailies done. Got another coin. Got another daily to get done in there. So, Mystic Jackpots times 3, X out. Mystic Jackpot times 3, X out. Mystic Jackpot. 1 more. Oops, I forgot to actually push the button. All right, and then Astrologer. I need to add some coins. And we're going to have to use one there. Eventually you'll have so much of these things you won't care. Oops, I put the wrong ones on. And that's, got to pay attention. I went and bought the wrong ones. There's 2 different types in here. Okay, so free, X, give up, spin, X. Okay, so we're almost done with our daily. This is the one we got to get to for our second free coin. You don't have to finish them. Now this is an extra Redguard key, so you do want to finish them. Go to, we can do more. We can spend some gold to do that. It's not a bad gold spin. 8 coins for lots of silver. All right, and do this to get our daily done too. So it's not a bad gold spin. But it's not a free gold spin. You gotta be coin and do that. See, we're going down pretty quick. Now I got the 3,000. I got my bag. Right there it is. Plus 1,000 from some other day that I did it. And I need 2 more of those. But I also got my hunt beasts. Now I know I finished my 7s. So guess what that means? That means I can start my 8s. I'm going to have to kill an 8 to get more 8s on that list. Now I'm counting 8s because it's not telling me to kill 8s. I know I finished my 7s. So I'm going to have to gather wood or build traps. All right. So to clear a quest, I think it's built. Let's go do that. Build X, yes. And that should do it. There it is. Clear that quest. Achieve Lord level 15. We've done it. Attack another Lord 3 times. Okay, so we're out here returning on that one. So we don't want to give up our airship for that mess. Man, is there anybody closer than that other guy was? Oh, looky here. You're my pigeon. Quick select. 1 cav. Go get him. Now remember, these are doing our other things at the same time. So right now, you want to go through where this is dropping loot. You want to go through and make sure you're doing all these you can. I needed another 7 in the market stall. So let's go look at the market stall. There's no way on this low level account I can do. So there's 6 more. I'll have to gold refresh. 5 more. 4 more. That's going to help me on airship day, right? Those 4s are hard to get. Whenever they come up to exchange, have gold. Be prepared to buy them. Even if you go to where you don't have gold for other stuff, buy those number 4 gears. You will do that strategy forever. Uh, and that's how you get ahead on your airship faster. So we claim. And of course, gather. We'll do that at the end of this. Lord Stamina. We're doing that as we go. So. And there's our pigeon that we wanted to hit right. So attack. Quick select. 1 cav. Go get them. And right now I'm going to remove this. Add that. That's beat smart speed. Which, why is that not buffed a little bit? Alright. Now our troop march speed. We want that to go a little faster. It's not even a big gain. So, silent abilities, beast tab. He's there. And we will turn those up as we get a chance. They're not immediate need. Especially like the artillery attack. I'm not even dragging artillery. Not gonna. Matter of fact, before I make that mistake again. Train. Info button. Dismiss. So that when I hit the equalize, I'm not dragging artillery, slowing things down. Which I think I might have done, but we will. Quick select. We know we don't have a problem with only sending 1 cavalry. So that was a minute 15 without an airship. We'll see in 40 seconds on this one. Oh, Damn, I didn't have to send that. 3 level 8 beasts. Let's go kill some more beasts as soon as that gets back. So we're on our hunt button now instead of having to dig around. Right? That's what we wanted to be. This makes dailies much, much faster. So go back, finish those quests, and get on your hunt button because it's going to scale up. And then just follow it. You know you got to kill beasts that day. Do all your low levels on the hunt button while you're getting caught up on your gather. Don't try and get ahead of yourself. Use the RG camps. I should have been paying attention. Oh, look at there. Quick select. Send some cavalry. I'm gonna go get on RG camp. And then we're gonna wait for this one. So when you're behind and you're having a scan, notice the groups. 8s and 9s are the same mob. Okay, so 7 8s and 9s are the same mob. Kill all 7 8s and 9s, and it'll keep respawning. There's a random roll within this mob. So when you're hunting for them, just kill 7 8s and 9s, 7 8s and 9s, 7 8s and 9s. Now I don't want to kill the 9 because I don't want to preempt my hunt button. But I'm going to wind up preempting my hunt button anyway. So. But what will happen is like say you get a little bit ahead on the 9s and you kill all your 9s out real quick. All of a sudden your 8s will show up on your hunt button again. Versus your 10s because you hadn't opened them. You'll only get one of the mob you hadn't killed. This one down here is what I haven't killed. The other 2 are what I have killed and can kill. Okay. Now, they'll put a 9 up in here. But then they'll usually go, if let's say there's no 7s, a 6 will show up here. Alright, so we're killing beasts. And now we know we don't have any artillery. So this is much faster. I was hitting equalize and dragging artillery around. Gotta know that artillery's in there. It's always a pain in the butt. I should have sent just my normal cavalry without my airship so my airship could be killing beasts. But I didn't. You always need 2 times the amount of distance as any other mob. Just what it comes down to. So while I'm on a speed up timer here and getting these things cheap, I'm going to burn my speed ups and hopefully get some quests done. Elite team. So 20 seconds. Now we're killing 10 of them. And train. X. Train. X. All right. So that got our distance out of the way. So we're getting speed ups for them. And I'm going to use those speed ups. Okay, so hunt. Shortcut in the news. I'm gonna show you today. All right. I almost ended this video, guys. Set the troops in the Musketeers. Now, I have a calculator on RogersRaiders.com that will tell you how to do this. I'm just going to do it in my head. Not a lot of theory behind it. But even level 1's good loot. Musketeer Fort's one of the best loot drops. Let's show you that. Rankings. All right, we're going to get war documents. Good deal. Airship boost. Good deal. And banners each and every day. And 7 a day, even for being a loser. So we're going to get some guards out of this deal. All right, so let's go in here. Now, these level 18s, let's look at that again. March. They just got more gear. They got gems on. We're a 4-day-old account. And quite frankly, look at us, guys. We're somewhat competitive. Okay? I build a couple pieces of gear here. We're going to demolish them. Let's go look at that. We did an RG camp. Done 2 of them. So, private underneath the new thing. And let's do the trinket. Okay, so we got some steel out of our Redguards. And we actually have enough steel. So, these RG camps that I'm doing is going to give us what we need to build on that. Okay? So, I just got to keep spamming them. And I've gotten enough stuff for free to build my entire duelist set. And then I'm going to start spanking people in the beginning of this fort. So that's good to know. It's level 8. Okay, what do we got here? Both my marchers are back. So now I'm going to go plowing with the equalize button because I don't have any artillery dragging around through these quests, right? I'm going to go faster through these quests because I did the dirty work to go faster. Plus, I'm going to get my dailies done, get my free rewards. We got to do more research. Stuff's coming, right? D4. Elite team. We're done with the infantry. Got to do the cavalry. So we're going to build our first march because we want them. We want these troops. I just don't want to wait to get my quest done. I wish I could put music in the background of this. I can, but I don't like any of the music that I'm allowed to put in there. Day 5, elite team, boop, boop, and done. We've got enough coins now so that when they go to the exchange, when this opens, I will be able to get this. All right, which is what our goal was. So I'll be able to get it. As long as I don't forget to come in and log in and do that for free. So they locked me out of it getting it now. I don't understand why. And like I said, I do notice that some of you guys tell me you don't have the same quests that I have. I think this is new. I think they kind of chose my kingdom to see if I would do videos on it. Not every kingdom gets the new beta release stuff. I like this. I do want it to stay in there. I wish they wouldn't steal my work. They would reference my work, but it is what it is. I think you'll still reference my work even when they're trying to steal my work, so I really don't care. I'm just tired of the one-way street with these guys. All right. Can recruit guards. What can I recruit? Hey, one of those blue ones that they keep telling me to do. And I can do another one of them. Count awards. He's awesome, guys. We're going to go. I bet I got him on. I do. But I got to burn XP for him. Not going to do that. Remember why? We're trying to get one of them to 30. Guard enhancement. So we're going to keep burning up our XP on her. I'll come back and get him. And he's a great card once you get down to 4-star. Okay, because he's resource gathering speed. Now, the epic version of this card, I don't even think I have her. There's an epic card for this, and you get that, but you got to burn all your XP to get her up to 50 to match what he gives you on the 4 stars. And then the resource production in your city's nice, and the storage protection's nice, and the troop upkeep's nice. On this one, we're going to be looking to get to 2 stars as quick as we can for the Lord Stamina Recovery. And then her, we want 2-star to speed through our traps faster. So we're 30 cards from her. And remember, all the blue cards can be bought from your hero store. So you want to be getting aristocrat badges that you can sell for hero food, so that you can get your green and blue cards done, so that they drop more EXP and you can level everything faster. All right, that's the goal. And guys, I think you get the gist of this stuff. Oh wow, earn something else for free. So should have been paying attention. Not that I was going to chase that on a new account. Just wasn't. Oops, not where I want to be. Out of curiosity, Chris. All right, you know what? Because we can. Let's see, equipment. Not destroy. Reclaim. Crest. Confirm. And then which piece of equipment had that in it? Probably the gloves. Nope. What's this little me? Where were you hiding? Was it in the helm? It was. Look at this. Reclaim. Crest. Okay, so that's what we want to do. All right. Now I can go. I hit lighter, but I go further. I may not still finish it, but if I do, I'm plundering on a purple, and it'll show me how close. Remember, we were overwhelmed. We couldn't even get to the. We were at a. We only had a third of our health left by the time we got to the final mob. Better, but now we're also, remember, we got a little bit less health. Yeah, still not going to finish it. So, keep plundering, but that's what I wanted to show you, that we could take crest out and throw it up in there. So, I can go back to my 410. Oh, 4.8, plunder once. Okay. Go to my growth. I didn't get any crest, but I am earning blues. And when I up that last blue, after that, I'm probably going to be going into onesie twosies, and it's just stick with it. All right, that is the method. Stick with the method. It's not instantaneous. To get to floor 8, usually about 7-8 weeks. Okay, if you're doing it every day, so it's not instantaneous. You've got the method. Do work the method. Whew, that was actually worth it. All right, guys. I got you to C17 in 4 days. 5 days real time. I did wait on that timer to cook. And I'm going to be looking to go to C18. But I'm going to finish up and level all my stuff to 16. Get my banners on. I'm going to have my expeditions. Do everything I can in expeditions before I start moving forward. Finish everything you can finish so that you know what your goals are next. All right? Finish your first goals before you start your second goals. Don't try and jump ahead in one area. You'll get lost. You'll get confused. Take the time. Build a proper C17 as best as it can be with what you got. You're going to get free duelist. You're going to get, with the $15, you're going to have your epic gear. You're going to keep following along. Just keep doing those RG camps. It'll drop what you need. And you're going to be shooting for noble gems. All right? Because that seems to be what it is at this point. Subscribe. Tell somebody else. Drag a friend in. If they're starting on trying to figure this stuff out, I got a 5-video series that shows you how to do it. And you know where it's at. Please visit RogerRaiders.com. I appreciate everything you do for me. And thank you very, very kindly. Don't forget to subscribe.